Being a black sheep of the family in the scapegoat role, life can feel really heavy. My body can feel really heavy. So this video is about 3 things that I do to feel lighter in my body, and that means I feel lighter in my emotions. My name is Mark, this is The Emotional Alchemist. My channel is all about empowerment, helping scapegoats, those in the scapegoat role, and black sheep of the family find that empowerment so that we can find in life what we really want to do. Be with the people we love, doing the things we love. Escaping the scapegoat role can be really difficult on the body. I wake up every morning and sometimes I feel like I've already run a marathon. So what I do and what I've learned to do is, the first thing is just to make herbal tea. And I use loads of different herbs. This one is actually valerian, which I love, and I've recommended it to a couple of people. Valerian is actually the plant, or the root of the plant that they make Valium from. So what does it do? It chills me out first thing in the morning and last thing at night. It's amazing for sleeping with. You can buy this in any herbal store, and it's basically, I add hot water to it. But getting to know my body has been so important as well, so that when I wake up in the morning I can just get in touch with what I need for the day. This is one has actually got, I made it simply out of these little bits of root and some ginkgo leaves, because, and the science bit, so it increases, the ginkgo leaves increase the acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter in my brain which helps the speed of communication, which means I think clearer first thing in the morning. That's amazing. I don't drink coffee, I'm allergic. So I have that for the clarity of mind, and then I have the valerian because I also don't want to be on edge the whole time. It just relaxes my body slightly, and that for me makes all the difference. As I get to know my body, I can choose different types of tea or herbs or roots or flowers, so that I can make my own tea and give my body what it needs. I find it fun as well. The second one actually is healing clay. This, a spoonful of this, I do this about once a week at night, a teaspoon at night in some water, and I wake up in the morning and my body literally feels 100 pounds lighter, because it sucks all the toxins out of my body, first of all, and then also it's got, you know, those ion machines in offices you plug into the wall and they give out negative ions, and that makes the atmosphere lighter. If you're a scapegoat, then you know that a heavy atmosphere where there's loads of narcissists, that's because the whole room's now packed with positively charged ions. So this, packed with negatively charged ions, sucks all the mercury and lead and all the rest of the horrible stuff out of my body. We live on super toxic times now, especially if you live in a city or anywhere where there's cars or pollution. So this sucks it out of my body. I pass it out the next morning and I feel so much clarity and lighter in my body, which is just, for me, absolutely amazing. The third one is super simple. It's I do this, it's a PTSD exercise, so for trauma, but it's just tapping. It's called the butterfly exercise. Just calming the mind and then tapping each side. Super easy, but because the right hand side of my body is controlled by my left brain, my left hand side of my body is controlled by my right brain. It means that when I cross them over and tap, that both parts of the brain are working simultaneously. So I'm building neural pathways in the brain. And that sounds very technical, but I don't even need to think about it. I just need to think about chilled thoughts as if I'm on a beach, and it naturally calms the body. This stuff, it's basically tea, clay, and this super easy stuff that I don't really have to think about. I do a lot of emotional work, processing, going through all of the fear and the shame and the blame and all anger and the rest of it. But if there's stuff I can do which really I don't have to think about, this is calming. I do need to do the emotional alchemy work, looking at life's lead, the lead of life, turning it into gold. But it's so much easier when I take care of myself in little ways physically. For me, I've also got a morning meditation list. It's got 12 things. I call it a morning meditation menu. It's a PDF with 12 items on it. and like this, and various other things that I do every morning so that I can start my day centered. And I just choose a couple of them to do each morning. It takes 5 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. But it means that I start off my day calm and centered, emotionally balanced, so that I start my day breathing instead of running on to the next thing. If you want to see that, there is a link in the description below, and it'll take you straight there. Thanks for watching.